Let's go to Bob now, listening in Oklahoma. Hello, Bob. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Patrick, for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I'll try to compose myself. Our daughter was raped at 14, and initially when she told us she did not want the baby and she wanted abortion, so we made an appointment with an abortion clinic. Thank God it's closed in Tulsa, and so we went up there, and it was a shock just to walk in, because the minute you walk in, the spirit of death would just permeated the place. And anyway, we paid our initial fee, and when we called up there, we asked, said, well, there's any counseling available? I said, yeah, there's counseling. So when we got there, we paid our fee and said, well, you said there's something about counseling. Can we have counseling before this goes on? They said, yeah. So they got this woman. She's probably in her late 50s, early 60s, and she literally took us to a broom closet to counsel us. I remember looking over and seeing the bucket and the mop and the broom and all. Anyway, the first thing she said was, this is not your little girl anymore. And what she was attempting to do is drive a wedge between my wife and I and my daughter so they could work on her. And then I asked her, said, well, were there any emotional effects after an abortion? And they assured me, said, no, we'll just get rid of this thing, and she'll be on with her life, and we'll get this over with. So anyway, long story short, my daughter did go back to the room wherever they do this. But a few minutes later, she came out and she said, Daddy, I can't do this. Bear with me.
I will. It's got to be a painful memory.
But anyway, it was tough, believe me. But anyway, we have a 30-year-old grandson, married, and has given us two beautiful great-grandkids. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is important.
But I choke up thinking he could have ended up in the trash. Then I choke up and see him as a grown man. I can't compose myself.
So, Bob,
sorry.
What would you say to all those parents or friends or people who would take a girl or a woman to an abortion clinic and encourage her to abort that child, knowing what you know now? What would you say to them?
Oh, God, don't go. It's all they're doing is sacrificing a child to Satan. That's all it is. That's all it is. And that's what this whole thing's all about. If you pull back the curtain, that's what this is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is. That's why the fight is so desperate on their part, because we're taking that away from them.
True.
And I after seeing what we've experienced, that's all this is.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't compose myself.
No, John or Bob. Your reaction is totally human, and I have a feeling there's some people out there who are getting misty-eyed just listening to you, because you see the beauty of your grandson, whose life would have been snuffed out had the abortion actually happened. And if I may, Bob, now that your daughter, of course, looking back on that all these years later, what is her reaction to seeing her son growing and thriving and having children? What does she say?
She sees she got a very beautiful relationship with him, and just it's just beautiful all the way around. I can't explain it any other way. It's just just the thought of him not being there now is just we came that close. We came that close.
Well, thanks be to God that you made it through, and your daughter, as the birth mother, was willing to choose life for her child, your grandson. I'm thrilled and happy for all of you, Bob, and I'm grateful that you took time to share something so intimate with us. Thank you for that. God bless you. Wow.
For more of the Patrick Madrid Show, visit relevantradio.com/Patrick.